Welcome back to another episode of Cooking on Wheels. Today, for the fall season, we will be making a pumpkin protein energy ball. And we're gonna make it two different ways. So the first way is for all people, basically. And then the second way, we're going to make a dog-safe version. So share with all your furry friends. So let's get started. So in a big bowl, you're going to basically just combine all your ingredients. This is a super simple recipe. So I have some coconut flour, chia seeds, pumpkin puree. Just gotta get a spatula for it. Then I have a little bit of dark chocolate chips. This is optional. I just like chocolate. Who doesn't? So I'm adding about half in. And I'm gonna do that to taste, just to see how much I need as I go along. Then I have some creamy peanut butter. And I like to use protein packed peanut butter, basically. Some brands make it that it's a plant-based protein, which just helps with digestion, and plus it adds a little extra protein to it, which just some added health benefits there as well. Trying to get it all off the spoon. It's a little stuck. Then I have some pumpkin flavored protein powder. You can use any flavor. You can use vanilla. I have a cinnamon one that I've used for this, but really any flavor will work. I love First Form's pumpkin protein, but again, anyone would work. So it's about a scoop and a half of that. Then you're gonna do some old-fashioned oats, rolled oats or quick oats work as well. I'm gonna dump that in. And move that over. And so now that you have everything in your bowl, you're literally just gonna mix it all together until it's nice and combined. I'm gonna switch to mixing with a smaller spoon. But before that, I just want to show it's starting to kind of form almost like a dough. It's just, I'm going to switch to a smaller spoon so it's easier to pick up like all the little pieces of like protein powder, flour, and that stuff. And this recipe is super easy if you want to cook it like in your dorm room or something, because it doesn't require any kind of heat. There's really not much that even needs to be refrigerated like in advance. I would refrigerate this after it's made, but like in terms of, to store the ingredients basically, it's definitely easy to store in the dorm room. So highly recommend for all the college students. And also another thing to add, if you don't like peanut butter or you have allergies or things like that, it's totally optional to add that. You can substitute it for any other kind of like nut butter or even nut-free butters that you like or that are safe for you. And yeah, this can really be made with a lot of different ingredients, honestly. Very versatile. Okay, so now that we have pretty much all of our dough mixed, it's gonna look it almost looks like cookie dough, but a little bit more orange. So it looks a lot like this. And so you're gonna take about half a tablespoon to a tablespoon, based on how small or large you want each of the bites to be. So you're gonna take it in your hand like that, and you just roll it. So you have a little ball. Like that. And you're going to repeat that step for each of them. So I'll show one more time. Up. Like that. Okay, so now we have all of our pumpkin protein balls ready to go. So they're all in like a little bowl like this on a tray. So we're gonna give one a taste, and then you can also put them in the fridge. But I want to taste because I'm impatient. Let's see how it came out. Very good. gonna put this one on the side. They're very fudgy. Okay, so next we are going to work on the dog treats. Okay, so now we're all set to make the dog treat recipe. So basically doing the same thing and just putting all the ingredients together in a bowl. We just swapped out some of the ingredients for dog safe items. So instead of oats, we have a little bit of brown rice that I actually just used little microwave cups, and I just microwave one of the cups and just put it in a bowl. And so it's just like that, nice and simple. Then I have dog safe peanut butter. Usually it's just a natural brand of peanut butter, so that way it doesn't have any kind of chemicals, preservatives in it, compared to like the human version that's like safe for us to eat. Again, it's super thick to come out of the bowl. Next, we have some pumpkin puree again. For the dogs, I added a little extra because I don't know if you know this, dogs love pumpkin, or at least any dog I've met loves it. I've cooked for my cousin's dog at home. Yes, I know what I just said. I cooked for the dog. And she absolutely loves pumpkin. She likes to lick the spoon, like the bowl and everything she can. Then we have some coconut flour again. And a little bit of chia seeds. I did a little bit less for this one just because they're safe for dogs and they're actually very good for their digestion, but it's just a little bit better to have a little less just in case. This one actually makes it a lot easier. And anyone who knows me knows I am just a little bit, just slightly, dog obsessed. Love any kind of dog, all shapes and sizes, I don't care. They're all adorable and fluffy to me. So I'm always happy for any kind of dog. So I was thrilled to be able to make this recipe because that means I'm gonna get to go find all the dogs on UConn's campus and bring them a special treat. Okay, so now that that's all mixed up, we're going to just make little balls out of them again. This one I might need to use the spoon a little more because it looks a little bit softer than the dough, or the mix, I guess, of the human safe ones. So again, just roll them into a little ball. And these ones would be so great too if you froze them. For anyone who has like a dog or whatever, you could freeze it and make it a little crunchy treat then at that point too. Because they're a little bit soft as like a normal treat. But they're still good. Or well, I hope they're still good. I don't know if I'm gonna try the dog ones. It's technically all ingredients that humans can have too, but I just don't know about that. Okay, so I'm gonna finish these up and see you in a second. Okay, so now we have our finished product. So these are our dog treat energy bites. Well, they're not really energy for them, but still, the pumpkin treats for them. And then these are the human ones. These ones have more energy just because they have protein and a lot of good fiber and all that, which all contributes to good energy when you're looking for a quick snack, basically. But I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe and have a great fall season. And I'll see you next time for the next episode. Bye.